Ooh. Okay, what numbers did we do? Okay, number 6 is about 957,809,713. Number 7 is about $382.88. 8 is about $7,898.97. Number 9 is about $1,789.54. Number 10 is something along the lines of no. She will have about $199.94 in the account in 4 years. Number 11, the initial is 6.7 million downloaded songs. Rate of change increased by 8% per month. If this growth rate continues, then the number of downloaded songs will reach 1 billion after 65 months. Number 12 is initial, 82 grams of wood, rate of change decreasing by 35% per minute. And if this decay rate continues, there will be less than a gram of food after 11 minutes. We went through what? Okay, number 13 is about $3,964.93. Cars, number 14 is something along the lines of no. The car is worth about $5,774.61. 15 is about $89,735. Excuse me. And 16A, it would be, is that L? Is that, what is that? Variant equation of median house price? Or is that an I? I don't know, it doesn't matter because it doesn't give that variable. So something like Y equals 194,700, excuse me, 194,375 times, in parentheses, 1 minus 0.0425 to the T. And 16B is about $52,820. About $52,820. 17A is 0.00625 grams. And 17B is about 4.7 grams. 18A, the function W of t equals 19,000 times, in parentheses, 0.995 to the t. 18B is P of t equals 300t. 18C, C of t equals 300 times t plus 19,000 times, in parentheses, 0.95 to the t. And the function represents the number of gallons of water in the pool at any time after the hose is turned on. And 18D is about 7.3 hours. What questions do we have? Okay. Number 12. Probably so. Okay. A colony of ants is looting a food source. The amount of food at the source in grams can be represented by y equals 82 times 0.65 to the t, where t is the number of minutes after the looting began. Interpret the parameters of the equation, make a prediction about the future of the food left at the source. So they give us this equation. So, what should we do? What? Shouldn't there be a plus? No, there should not be a +1. That's what they wrote. They asked you to interpret the parameters, and then we're going to make a prediction about the future. We're not doing any of that right now. Right now we have to say what the numbers mean. We have to say what the starting amount was, we have to say what the rate of change was, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so yeah, the starting amount was 82 grams, right? Started with 82 grams of food. Great. Okay, what else?
And the rate of growth.
It's not growing. The ants aren't making food.
The rate of decay is
It is not 65%. That is totally, completely, and utterly false. Well, yeah, you would want to write it as a percent. That part wasn't what was wrong. It is not decreasing at a rate of 65%. That is not true. That's the decreasing. So no, it's not that it needs to be negative. That's still negative. No. What is R in our problem? That's what it means. In this one, what is R? What number is R? No, it's not. What? No, it's not. What does the generic equation look like? No, not with numbers, with letters. What is the one with just the generic one? What does the formula look like? A 1 minus R to the T. So R isn't 0.65. We got to figure out what R is. It is 0.35 because R would be the solution to this equation, right? Yeah, we would have to we would have to figure out what is here, yeah? So 1 minus 0.65 is 0.35. Well, you have your calculator. I was about to yell at you, but then you had your calculator. You just also had your phone. Good job. Way to go. So R is 0.35. So what does that tell us about how fast the ants are eating the food? We need to turn that 0.35 into a percent. 35%. So they are eating the food at a rate of 35% per, what is T in? In T minutes. 35% per minute. Yes, sir. 35 we got from the number in here is 1 minus R equals 0.65, right? So then we subtract 1, and we get negative 0.35. And we divide by negative 1, and R equals 0.35. Yeah. Just what? What doesn't make sense? 1 minus 0.35 equals 0.65. Right?
Or I can see what number plus 0.65.
No. It would be. It wouldn't be. Okay, stop. Say that. Maybe I assumed what you were going to say before you said it. What did you say? Wouldn't it be what? No, 1 minus 0.35 is 0.6. going to go to college. What does the one thing have to do with the other? You don't have to want to go to college. There are definitely things you can do without going to college. But I'll tell you right now that even if you don't go to college, there will probably still be a test you'll have to study for in your life, because certification exams have tests. There are certification exams there, absolutely. Especially if you want to actually make money. Because like if you want to do something like diesel or here's what y'all should do. You ready? If you're like mechanical people and you want to make bank right now, you need to go, and you got to go to college for this right now. But go and learn hybrid and EV work and open up a good shop in a place like Lubbock, because it doesn't exist yet. If you do that, you can make lots of money. That is a great way to make lots of money. If you like working on cars and stuff like that, that's the route I would go.
You said you have to go to college now.
In a few years, I don't have to.
No, I mean, like, in order to do that, in order to work on EVs and hybrids, you have to go to college, is what I'm saying. Nowadays, you have to, there are plenty of mechanic inclined jobs that you don't have to go to college, but a lot of them are going to start to disappear because things are going to be more and more electrical. So you're going to have to that's the thing about our society. It's not that jobs are disappearing, it's that things are getting more and more specialized, which doesn't necessarily mean college, but it does mean training. And in a lot of cases, certification, even if it's not college. What other questions from this lesson do we have? It's easy once you learn, just like math. It's true. Anything is easy once you've learned how to do it. That's how that works. No, if you just get crutched by the calculator, then you're going to end up failing a lot, because you're never going to stop to think about what you're doing and why you're punching it. 16, the median house price in the United States decreased an average rate of 4.25% each year between 2010 and 2012. Assume the pattern continues. Write an equation for the median house price for T years after 2010. Great. So what should we do? In case you were confused about this particular problem, this might be helpful. That picture to the right of the problem goes with the problem.
I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
I was like, wait.
Page 434. You definitely cannot solve this problem without that picture.
I was like, how do you do this? And then I saw the picture. I'm like,
Great. Well, you're the one that asked about it. So where is your question?
I just didn't get the right answer somehow.
Okay. So what should we do? What are we going to do on 16A? To write an equation for the median house price for T years after 210. Okay. So what equation are we going to use? What is the generic form that we're going to use?
Y equals A, in parentheses, 1 plus R.
No.
1 minus R?
It says the median house in the United States decreased. So is that exponential growth or exponential decay? Decay. So it's going to be 1 minus R to the T. Then what are we going to do? What? Yeah, we are going to plug in. What are we going to plug in?
It is 194,375.
Yes. A is that 194,375.
I told you, 2011.
You did not.
I was born then. I said it
You did not.
5 plus.
But I can't prove it. So
It's 1 plus.
1 minus.
1 minus 0.025.
2.5 or 7.5? Oh yeah, you're right. 2.5.
And then you can subtract 10 and 20, 12.
That's the answer to part A. Great, done.
I think that this example is sort of wrong.
This example is sort of wrong.
Because it says that the houses are declining in price as the year goes. The time it reflects
That's not always how that goes. At 2010 to about 2014, that was true.
So we solved it, right?
Over a longer period of time, yes.
Oh.
The trend will, I mean, assuming neighborhood and all the other things, the trend generally is house prices go up. However, if you're talking about it in a small suburb town that isn't growing and is possibly shrinking, then you're usually looking at a decline. So, but generally, yes, you're right. At over a longer period of time, in the whole nation, whatever else, yes, the house prices do tend to go up. But in this particular, doesn't it say like, oh no, this is in median in the house. Median in, also, you should know that it says the median price, the middle price. So it's possible, if you look at the average price, it might have been going up, but the middle was going down during this time, according to this data, which is, usually they use real data when they do this kind of problem. Okay, so part A is that. Predict the median house price in 2030. So what do? The time is 20. Yeah.
Wait, say it wrong. Time do 20? Time do 20?
Yeah. From 2010 to 2030 is 20 years.
That's how we're supposed to do it. Okay, that makes more sense. 375? Sheesh.
Oh yeah, I did
Wouldn't
that.
it be 4375?
I got that.
Wouldn't what be where? Oh yeah, I didn't write a 4. Yes, sir? Nope. I just didn't copy a 4 there. And then you show that in your calculator and you get whatever number you're supposed to get.
81,000.
About 52,820. Let's see what the internet has to say about median house price in 20. Oh no, that's 2030.
5 years away from it.
Did you? Well, let's see if when I punch it in, I get a different number.
I got 81.
I got 102,478.534.
Where's 10? Okay, then I'm gonna figure it out. I got you.
2, 5.
Just because you didn't do the.
To the-
There's no minus number.
No, 1 minus this is this.
Yeah, that's what I put in there.
Well, then I probably made a mistake. Oh no, I didn't. Yeah, I did make a mistake. That's not the right answer. This is not the right answer for this part. That's what I get for doing it in my head. So the 20 equals that times 194,375. Enter. I still get a different number
What is it?
than what they got
What did you get?
in 2030.
Yeah, that's the number that I've been getting.
You got this number?
No, I got 81,000.
Yeah, I got $81,548.52.
That's what I got.
Yeah, so I don't know why theirs says 50-something thousand.
Gemini is gonna get an answer to that.
How dare they?
It can't give you the answer for the median house price in 2030 because that's the future.
Well, I mean,
It could give you the median house price in 2010. Let's see. Let's find out what this has to say. What was the median home price in the U.S. in 2010?
It's important to
Oh
distinguish
my gosh.
between the median price of new homes and existing homes, as they can differ significantly. Here's a breakdown
That's true.
on the search
So it probably is about the average of those two things. So what she's telling me, shut up, lady.
and AR.
rude.
The median price of not new was 173,000, so less than this, and the median price of new homes was 221,900. So that's probably about right,
1,000.
at least in 2010. I don't know whether the model is matches the real world data. Median home price.
Ours, is that ours?
I don't really know what ours is appraised at right now.
Well, it's super old, so we can tell for a million.
Bruh, calm down. Okay, any other questions from this lesson?